Ignite is an ongoing series of speedy presentations. Each speaker gets only 5 minutes and 20 slides that auto-advance every 15 seconds.
So, I'm a person with stammering, but I don't call myself a stammerer because this is not something which defines me. Which defines me is this 23,100 search results when you type Sugandh Rakha, or by 1,500 Facebook friends. But for some people, being a stammerer, the label of being a stammerer is how the society defines them and how they define themselves. For every stammerer, there are 5 stages. And as you can see in the graph, the first one is denial. When they deny that they're challenged by stammering. And then the society still sees that and rags them and teases them, and finally they actually move to the next stages, which are the stages of anger and depression. What they need to recognize is that they are special and they are unique and they are different from say the normal people. But the thing is, they aren't special. There are 20 million stammerers in India, and 20 million is the combined population of Delhi and Mumbai. So what really is stammering? When we speak, we use various parts of our respiratory system. The first part is the diaphragm, then the vocal cords, then our tongue, and then our jaw. But now all this articulation is being controlled by a tiny part of our body, of our brain, and next to it sits this big part which is controlled by our emotions. And the big dog we just saw in the last slide, like when we get overwhelmed with our emotions, this big dog pokes this small cat, which is our articulation area of the brain, and that's what causes us to stammer. The best way to talk to a person who is stammering, and this is for the general audience, is to actually smile back and wait for them, and this will help them to move forward in the society. For a person who is stammering, he can do various speech exercises. He can do them in front of a mirror. He can practice his articulation, the speech exercises in front of a mirror. The thing which I found very helpful is Toastmasters. Toastmasters has helped me get the self-confidence, and I always challenge myself to speak at various occasions. I used to have a radio show on All India Radio, Rohtak, Haryana, when I was a school kid, and then I moved to speaking at talks, speeches, conferences, to get more self-confidence. And self-confidence is the key here, and the audience plays a very big role here. As you guys have been listening to me very patiently, the small part of my brain, which was that small cat, can now poke back to the big dog.